how's it going, everybody? Sterlistaire here, and I have another unboxing for you guys. It's been like a month and a half since I put a new video up, but don't worry about that. That should pick up back soon. Been focusing on a lot right now, but yeah, getting on back on track, especially with this new unboxing that I'm really excited to bring to you guys. I'm going to be live streaming a lot soon, so no big deal there, but you're going to really like this unboxing, and I'm thinking about having another review for you guys, but I'll get to that at the end of the video. For now, I'm going to unbox and compare the Razer Kraken 7.1 virtual sound headset. It is the $100 black version. Let's just say I went to my local Best Buy. Since Razer's partnered with Best Buy now, they have Razer displays at Best Buy, and they had the Razer Pro on display, and that's the all-green version for about 80 bucks. It's not 7.1 surround sound, but really it didn't matter to me. I just like the color black better, and anyway, so I listened to the sound quality of the Pros, and the best headset I've ever put on. I am not a headset guy. I'm not. I have this awesome, genius speaker system that I use for my desktop. It's got a built-in amp to it. It's got a subwoofer, 2 mids. I love it, but I figured having this would help me to get more in the zone, especially for when playing games like Battlefield 3, to hear what's going on, and use, whatever else for, the desktop speakers for whatever else. So I needed to get a headset, and I definitely wanted Razer. I heard that these are really comfortable, and that's important to me too, is having a comfortable headset. I did not know it would sound so good. I mean, the bass, I played Put On by Young Jeezy, played White Walls by Macklemore, and a mixtape by Developed Entertainment, and honestly, the best bass I've ever heard in a headset. Extremely comfortable, clear. It was like astounding, especially compared to the Logitech G430s, I think, that I put on next to them. The G4030s were very light and comfortable. It's just, they didn't sound good. They sounded pretty bad. My computer just fell asleep, sorry. But that's another thing. I'm also doing this review from my new setup. I'm not going to show you guys the entire thing. Me and Charles are still working on the details on that. That's XX No Name Ideas, XX. But I'm going to give you just a little snippet right now while I unbox. I'm going to try to work with this space that I've got. I don't have very much, so we're just going to go ahead and get started. I have not even opened these things yet. So this is the box, basically, which you got is Razer Kraken 7.1. 7.1 virtual surround sound. What that means is Razer did this crazy thing where most 7.1 surround sound headsets up until a couple months ago, they had about maybe, I think it's 4 or 5 wires that you would plug into the back of a motherboard only if the motherboard supported 7.1 or 5.1 surround sound. It was like an orange cable, a blue cable, a pink cable, green cable, and a black cable. 5. Right. Maybe 4 because the pink is for talk, voice. But anyways, and so you could only use a surround sound and truly use the 7.1 or the 5.1 if you had all those cables plugged in. My motherboard personally does not support 7.1 or 5.1 surround sound, so I wouldn't be able to do that. That's why I've never really been a big headset guy. But Razer came out with this awesome thing called the virtual surround sound. They still have the drivers for the surround sound in the headset. It's just that instead of using all those wires, it does something with the signal that's going through the wires to convert it to like a surround sound experience. And let me tell you, I'm sure it's going to be phenomenal. Lots of people have liked it. And the coolest thing is, Razer is just, they are such a community-oriented group of people that they've set it to where any stereo headphones can work with Razer's stereo program, stereo surround sound program that they've released. Go to Razer.com, RazerZone.com, I'm sorry. Download their stereo sound Sing. It's a program kind of like Razer Synops, and you can configure your stereo headsets, any brand, any version, to be surround sound. So thank you to them for making that open source and not locking them to Razer headsets only, like most money-oriented corporations would do. But I still love Razer, everything about them. So I went with the Razer Krakens. So let's go ahead and open this up. And these are the Turtle Beaches I'm comparing them to. This is the Turtle Beach X12. I had them for about a year and a half now, probably. They were like 60 bucks. I bought them just because I needed them to record with while I didn't have a microphone. So I'll compare them to that. So let's go ahead and get started here. I have no idea how this opens up. Alright, so it looks like... Nope, 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 nope. Don't want to break the box, you know, it's... Oh. Alright, so there's a little, I saw this, like, unfoldable thing here. Oh god, already scratched the box. Alright. God, I'm destroying that box. Alright, okay, right. By the way, the back of the box, it just kind of gives you a layout of the entire headset here, as you can see. Says closed ear cup design for optimal sound isolation, advanced 7.1 virtual surround sound engine, enhanced digital microphone. This microphone also retracts. Ambient green glow on headset logo, Razer trademark almost, and also powerful drivers for highest quality gaming audio, which I completely agree with. So, and this is just showing you a diagram of the 7.1. This is their program that you use for the stereo to surround sound headsets. You open it up, and you've got this sick, mad view. Alright, I mean, that is just BA. And you've got a letter from Razer here. It says, welcome to the cult of Razer. I think this is hilarious. This letter, congratulations, there's no turning back. And it just kind of gives you an insight on the sound. Tells you about their Facebook pages, their Twitters, their YouTube. Signed by the CEO, just, you know, a digital signature. But still a nice quality box. Everything about Razer is nice quality, if you want to put it that way. And so let's just go see it. Go ahead. And I really am working with limited space here, so if you can't see what I'm doing, I'm sorry. It's very limited space here. All right, so I'm gonna take the little plastic cover off. It just slides right out. Put that down, and then let's see if I can just. This also comes out, and then I'm gonna take this out itself. So you get this like nice velvet holder, I guess you'd call it. Sorry, just went out of the shot. This needs to be there. Some manuals just fell below. Put that there. It's plastic, of course, but it's like covered in this velvet key texture. You know, just nice little effects. The box inside is completely green. Nice cardboard hard box. If you care about boxes, great. I keep all my boxes, especially Razer boxes, because they look so sick. On my setup, I've got a shelf with my Naga box, Naga case cover, and Black Widow, and one of the mousepad boxes, since the Razer boxes look so cool. But, so in the box, obviously, you're going to get the customary, almost pamphlet that Razer gives you. It's just like cards, though. It's kind of a cool feature that Razer does for instructions and how to use the headset, that kind of thing. Also signed by the CEO, and then some stickers. I have so many of those stickers now. Alright, so I've got these ties that I need to cut, or don't even need to cut. They just... Oh, that's nice. Oh, man. Wow. Okay, this is like a rubber, almost, zip tie, almost. You know, you just slide it through the little hole you've got there. You can't even see this, I'm sorry. Anyways, but it's cool. It's not plastic, and they're reusable, so... That in itself is a nice, cheap little feature that I appreciate. So we're just going to go ahead and take out. As you can see, it is USB powered. I didn't really need wireless, and wireless gives me too much of a headache sometimes. So, nope. And I really liked the black edition. I like sleek, easy to use stuff. And I just realized what this was. Okay, that's phenomenal. I'll get into that in a second. Anyways, just to give you a quick hardware overview of the headset itself. Everything with Razer is built solidly. Whether it's plastic, whether it's metal, anything Razer is built solidly. That is one of my favorite things, and there's a huge user warranty on them. Anyways, and so that holds true for this as well. You've got a nice, it is plastic, these parts especially, all of this is plastic. This grate here, it's plastic. The reason it's plastic, I'm sure, is because it's lighter than having a heavier duty plastic. But it's a thick plastic. Like I'm pressing really hard on it right here, and it's not flexing, it's not bending, so you shouldn't have any problems, excuse me guys, with anything breaking. These ear pads are a nice little leather, and it's like nice leather too. They're very big circular, ear pads. Let me just go ahead and show you that, which is really, really, really nice. And so that most headsets, like for example on this X21 here, X12, sorry, it's almost an oval headset, oval earpiece, and it's got like plush cushions here instead of that leather, and this leather is really nice. It's very plush, but it's leather, not the fabric. On the inside, there's just like a thin piece of fabric separating you from the speakers, like all headsets. And these also are very, they move around a lot. Not when they're on your head, but they do fit like multiple head types, if that's your thing. And so up here is a nice little fabric-y plush section. It's not very thick. It is kind of hard, but you don't notice. And up here is the same thing. It's leather though, and it says Razer on the top, if you can see that. Okay. This is the side. This logo will light up on both sides. It's got a plastic grill almost there. The head cup also swivels from not only left to right. The head cup is swiveling on the inside here, to left to right. I'll show you that. But it also goes from horizontal, vertically. So it'll just fit to your head better, like I said earlier. Let's see what else I can talk about on the outside. The mic is retractable here. Go ahead and just pull that out. It's a plastic cable covering here with a nice little, it's plastic with a light that it looks like has on the end here, an LED light. I won't know till I plug them in. It's very flexible, obviously, and you just retract it back. I'm not going to be using the microphone on this, although I will give you a microphone test compared to my Blue Nessie USB mic here. I will give you a sound comparison, so you can know. But I have heard the sound quality on these from audio, from the microphone. It's phenomenal. Just say that much. It's actually, I'm pretty sure, better than this Nessie. Sorry, Blue, but that's the way it is. Alright, another great feature about Razer, unlike many other headsets, for example, if we take my my X12s here, you've got a USB cable, and then you've got a pink cable for voice over IP, which is just the voice cable, and you've got a green 3.5, and you plug that in for audio. 3 cables, right? Okay. In this one, all you have one, and that's one USB cable. That does everything. That's your green 3.5 for audio, that's your pink voice over IP, and your power. Like, honestly, like, that's awesome. That's BA, right? To be able to use only, it's so much nicer, and the cable is one of their nice braided cables, that's flexible. And it's just nice to have, not to have, like, look how unappealing this looks when it's all wrapped up. I've got just the power cable here, and then I've got the 2 pink and green cables here. That's obnoxious. I hate these things. I like Turtle Beach, but I don't like those. And they're cheaply made. I'm sorry, I'm ranting. But, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put them on now. No, you cannot see my face. Sucks to suck. Need to make them a bit longer now. These are also a bit noise canceling. They're not really, you know, like electronically noise canceling, but it cancels out a bit of sound. So like I said earlier, extremely comfortable. I mean, you can feel them on your head. They do have weight to them, and that's probably because of the drivers inside. They squeeze your head a little bit. Probably after like 3 or 4 hours of gaming, you realize that you had them on, and it might become a little bit uncomfortable. I will do a review on them later, and like a recap, a follow-up after me using them, and I'll let you know. If I'm talking really loudly, it's because these really are like noise canceling, and it's hard to hear myself. But also, so yeah, they squeeze your head a little bit, but they're still very comfortable. Compared to the Logitech G430s, the Logitech G430s were very light, like paper light almost. You couldn't even tell you had them on, which I did like and I didn't like. It made for terrible sound quality, in my opinion. So the 7.1 feature on them was really cool, but just the sound quality wasn't there. And I will trade sound quality for weight any day. And so, yeah, just with these on, it's really comfortable. Feels like there are pillows on the side of my face right now. that's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and plug them in and test them out, and I'll be back. Thanks, guys. What's up, guys? Welcome back. I've spent probably the past hour, maybe 45 minutes, working on getting these headphones set up and everything. I went through a bunch of needless stuff that I didn't need. Since these are the Razer Kraken 7.1 virtual surround sound, you don't need the surround sound program from Razer, the free one. That's only for stereo. So if you did get the Razer Kraken Pro, the lime green ones, and you wanted to have a surround sound experience, then you would need to download and continue from there. But since these are 7.1, all you have to do is download Razer Synops, and so I went through about 30 minutes of installing surround sound, and that's what really ate up the time. Okay, and then I just kind of listened to some music, recorded some audio tests that I'll play back in just a few seconds, and I give these a 10 out of 10. And okay, you could dock, like, theoretically 9.98 out of 10, because you could dock a few points because it squeezes your head a little bit, but still not even completely worth docking any points, because best microphone I've ever heard. Razer should seriously consider making a microphone like a Nessie, you know, unit that's a microphone. I think they would blow everything out of the water. Best microphone I've ever heard. And it's just really comfortable. I put on bass boost. I configured it in Razer Synops. It's got a lot of cool options. Lots of cool options. Especially for canceling out ambient noise, which this has a huge problem with. But at the same time, I configured a bunch of settings and made this a bass boost, you know, headset, and bass sounds amazing. Everything sounds amazing. I loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. So 10 out of 10 here. And I'm going to go ahead and play those recordings back for you just in a second, but I also wanted to show you what I didn't show you in the hardware overview. They fold up, these headsets, so you could store them in a bag, store them wherever you want, but they just fold up. Nice to know. So yeah, like I said, 10 out of 10 completely on the headsets. I hope, to everybody who's interested in buying a pair, best $100 I've ever spent, easily. This was $100. We're not gonna get into that. Just put it on mute. Okay, anyways, so yeah, 10 out of 10, that's Sterlistaire's review. I was going to try to test with the X12s, but apparently those have just died on me. The computer won't even recognize that they're a microphone or a speaker anymore, and so they're gone. But anyways, I've compared the Blue Nessie to the Kraken, and that's what you will hear now. Let me know what you think in the comments, and like, subscribe, and favorite for even more. This is Sterlistaire with another review of the Kraken 7.1 surround sound headset. Thank you guys for watching. Later, bros. Test 1. This is me now talking with the Blue Nessie microphone. Test 1. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1. Welcome, guys. We're here today to play a little bit of World of Warcraft. I'm going to stream a bit on Twitch TV. So test 1. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2, 3. This is me, Tao, talking with the Razer Kraken. If I could talk correctly. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2. Welcome, guys. We're gonna play a little bit of World of Warcraft. I'm gonna stream to Twitch TV. Be checking that out soon. Test 1, 2, 3. Razer Kraken.